I made a comment a few weeks ago that got took and twisted way out of proportion. Mr. Schlusser was making a speech, and at the end, I was talking specifically to him. No more taxes, no more taxes, and I lost it. I told him, then you're gonna have to buy more tires. I don't know what else to do. These poor people in Westburn, I think it was $2,300, I think they're still here somewhere, that they had spent in the last few months trying to keep their cars intact. And that was a comment. I made it to Mr. Schlusser, and I'll apologize for that one. I do want to say, at the end of that road, I made a few notes. I won't mess up, I guess. Number one, us as county commissioners, we only control the funding. We cannot, do not, and can't control where they pave. I've requested myself for them to please do what they can in Westburn, and I understand, I think they've started. So if you have an issue with where the road department is paving your county road, I suggest please go talk to that highway department. I got in touch with him myself to see what was going on. I didn't know any paving was going on out there. And my dad came in, I think it was 4 Sundays ago, and said, what are they doing with that paving equipment? I said, I have no idea. So I got in touch with him. Pardon?
Did you tell them to go pave White Oak instead of yours?
I'm trying to tell you exactly what I did, ma'am.
You didn't know they were doing it, who opened the gate?
If you will give me my time. I contacted him to see what was going on. He said when they got the paver fixed, they were going to do paving. I said, well, from that gate up is county road. If it's in UA, I'll open it. Let me know. There was somebody from the road department called on Monday and asked us to go take it down, to take the gate out of the way. I did. I did not care where they paved. I was getting it out of the way if they were paving. I had not been out there in over a year until 2 Sundays ago when I went to see what was going on. I do pay tax on the property. It is my dad's property. He has a life estate to it. And those that know me and know that area know where I'm talking about. People steal everything right and left. When we bought the property, I called Dennis Potter. I talked to Joe, I don't know if he remembers it. He said that's a road department question, if I could put the gate up. I called Dennis. He said as long as you have property on both sides of the road, you're not blocking utility companies, you're not blocking anybody else from using their property, it's fine to put the gate up. I called the Follow Utilities. They read the meter remotely. TWRA has a couple of fields down in there. They have, their lock is through my lock. They have full access. There is nothing that I'm blocking with that gate. I'm honestly trying to protect the property and keep from having to call the sheriff's department 3 or 4 times a week to go out there and run people off. Now, I don't know if you want to go with the story or if you want to go with the truth, but anybody that wants to wait, I will be happy to talk to you after the meeting.
I will never be on that road again. I have no intent purpose of being on that road. I'm sent us citizens to look at this. A public road is being blocked. It's against the law.
If the road department needs it open or the county sheriff, somebody tells me I should.
Vigilantes are meeting on that that road. Armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, I don't know who he met. The only person I know is one of the residents' son that hunts on the property. So I'd much rather these kids be hunting as doing other things. There's one lady here that's actually been on the property taking photos. It's just farmland is all it is. It wasn't worth what I paid for it. I tried to secure the family home.
Why did you get paid?
Mr. Ayers got the floor.
Well, I've been interrupted. Anyway, I would never put a gate up without highway, county, commissioner, department permission.
They told me this
I only
morning
done
it
it.
had to come down.
I only done it to secure the property. And I was told by Dennis Potter it was
Is
fine.
that correct? It's gotta come down.
Roll this up.
And just for the people of Westburn, I don't want to drag anything out or drag it on, but I do want you to know I employ myself and 3 other people in the county. I work at least, and I'm not exaggerating, anybody wants to follow me around 1 week is more than welcome. I work 90 hours a week. My husband is self-employed. He employs 2 people other than himself. I am trying to grow jobs. I'm trying to help the county. I don't know what people get out of just going around and slandering and doing no good. Anybody that comes to me with an issue, I try my very best within my control to help. There's a lot of things that we can't control that even I thought I could control 6 years ago. I was utterly shocked with all the state laws and the limitations that you place on us. I do have some rental property. I have mortgages. I work, and I work a lot. Last year, I paid taxes, $9,547 in property taxes. I have to work half of the year, a lot of times, just to pay the taxes. Mr. Schlusser, this is all public information, paid $2,383. I pulled and looked at the average property values in Westburn, Roses Creek, Davis Creek, those areas. I don't know anybody's name that was here. I did try to get it to pull it so I could see how much, if we raise the tax rate from $1.99 to $2.24, I wanted to know how was it going to impact you. If your property is assessed at $30,000, most of them up Westburn range from 20 to 40. I just did a middle and a 30. It would increase your taxes $19.40 per year. It would increase mine $1,241. It would increase Mr. Schlusser's $309.86. I am happy to pay my $1,241 if the people of Westburn would pay $19.40 and get your roads fixed. I don't have another solution, and I'm sorry. But I have been here 6 years, and I have spent hours. We are not part-time employees. Those of us that do this and do it for the public and truly try, I spend hours up to 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning reading Tennessee Code Annotated, reading CTAS, reading and calling people, talking to people. I'm not here for a name for me. I don't need it. But I'm not here to down anybody else either. I would ask, is Mr. Schlusser here for the people of Westburn to save you $19.40 a year to keep your roads from being paved? Or is he here to save himself? Thank you all.
I would be glad to pay the tax. I have.
Mr. Baxter, you're the next speaker.
I don't think my neighbors have a problem. I want some service for my tax. I get
Mr.
no
Baxter.
service.